Hello, friends. So yesterday I drove a ways up into the country to a neighboring town and picked up a lot of fabric from a woman who was selling it on Facebook Marketplace. And she had put in that it was vintage linens from her mother-in-law. And I thought, I'm just going to jump on this. Saw a few things in her listing that would be fun. So I thought I would unbox it with you because I have not looked at this really yet. I glanced through it a little bit, but that's it. So I know I love looking at all the vintage finds people have, and so I thought you might enjoy it too. All right, let's look. Oh my goodness, look how sweet that is. So I love using crocheted flowers like this in all kinds of projects. They are so pretty. And then the purple doily in the center. I could keep this together. It's a little dingy, might give it a good wash, but yeah, that's really pretty. Same thing with this one. Look at all of those little individual flowers. Oh, I love it. And they have little centers, lots of different colors, and then a beautiful doily as well. Yeah, when she said that she had a bunch of doilies and vintage linens, I thought, why not? And I paid a little more than I would usually pay, but it was still only a little more than $1 each for these pieces. Another piece with crocheted flowers. That was what drew me to this lot. So those pieces are great. You know, and sometimes you think, do I really want all of the things in this box? But I know I can use all of them for something. That is so pretty. That's really finely connected. So I'll probably end up using these whole pieces. I find some crochet is harder to, to use the individual pieces. And some of it you need to keep together, which is great. Oh, this is very sweet. Those will easily come apart to be used in different projects. And as I was explaining last time, there is where we come down to crafting math, where maybe I paid $1 for this, but there's 4 of these. So really I paid $0.25 each. And there's 2 of them. I love that. Yeah, I can see those on all kinds of different projects. And I love this lace around it. That is beautiful. All right, now we start getting into some embroidery. Let's see what she made. And the woman who I talked to was this woman's daughter-in-law. And she said that a lot of these are her own designs, and I can see some of them. Looks like she drew this out with a fabric marker. So I'll have to take a look and see if I can get rid of that. But look at that. She did different designs. We've got this little birdie on a fence with some flowers. We have this little birdie. And then we have, what is that? Oh, it's a little birdhouse with a bird. I love that. That is really special to me because I enjoy making my own designs too. And I love that I have an artist here who wasn't only doing the same patterns that I see everywhere. And I love those patterns, don't get me wrong. The little basket with the flowers, all of those, I love them. But I want to see what else this lady came up with. Okay, now we've got a Christmassy one. Oh, how sweet that is. It's just a little Christmas tree framed in a window. I love that. That will be so pretty. And then we have a wreath with little holly berries. Oh, it's in the shape of a heart. And the holly berries are heart-shaped. Oh, that's really cute. And then our last one is also, okay, so this is a runner for Christmas. And I don't know, I might end up using those individually. I think I probably will. And then we've got a little bit of lace trim on the edge. It's not really my kind of lace, but I have no doubt it will find its way into a project. All right, let's clear away a little space. All right, let's see what else we have. Okay, another, I think, is this a pillowcase? Oh it's another runner. And this one, so I call all of these foundation fabrics. Whenever I see a runner or tablecloth or placemat or dinner napkin that's just white, even if it has maybe some cut work or some other, oh, this one is a little damaged, but that's okay. You know, we can use that. So anyway, I look at this. Let's see, which way does it go? It's this way. And this can be used as the foundation for another piece. I can see stitching into this. No, that's the wrong side. It's really hard to tell with this one what is going on. Yeah, I think it's this part, but I'm not sure what's happening here. Maybe it's just a little patch because there was a hole. Oh yeah, I bet that's what it is. Well, that's okay. We're probably going to make it into something else anyway, so. But I do really love the little eyelets or the, you know, this different work here. Yeah, that's what it was. It's a patch. I love that. I love that it has a little patch. We will do something really pretty with that. Oh, I love that. That is beautiful. Okay, little foundation fabric. This looks like another runner. Oh, look at this. She patched it with a beautiful little doily that has eyelet. Oh my goodness, I love that. So that deserves to be featured. Oh, and it's done at both sides. So that's just a little embellishment that she put on. Oh, she's a kindred spirit. And look at this edging. I really like that. That is so pretty. You know, so with a runner kind of thing like that, you know, imagine it's just one of these. I could see possibly folding it up and then folding it over. And we have a beautiful little trifold pouch there. That could be an option. I would probably orient it so that this is really featured on the back. Okay. Oh, another little Christmas runner. So this one has a snowman. Oh, these are very simple designs, but I love them. A little snowman, a Santa with a little triangle tree, a reindeer. And I'm loving that Santa is going cross-country skiing. What more do you want in a Santa? These are wonderful. They could be on, you know, they could be like that themselves. They could be on a Christmas journal. They could be on maybe a pillow. I am loving these little designs that are, I mean, they're simple, but they're so fun. Okay, she made another one with her green trim. These are cowboys. How fun is that? Look, we got a bow-legged cowboy playing the violin with a cactus. That is awesome. All right, now we got this guy with the lasso. Let's see what's on the other side. I love these because I really think that I'm just looking at the back. She might have been following a drawn design. I think she was. I don't know if she made it or if somebody else did. Oh, that's a wonderfully stitched little donkey with a little bucket of flowers on his back or basket. I like that a lot. That is really fun. All right, let's see what else we have. This looks like something Southwestern. That's interesting. Wow. Well, that's unexpected. We've got this little, it looks kind of like an Aztec design, and then a Southwestern pot with cactus. I wonder what the story is there. Oh, looks like we've got some cacti here. Two there, two little flowering cacti. And then on the other side of the runner, more cacti. Those are fun little designs. That's an interesting piece. Probably not something I would have picked out, but you know, when you get a lot of things that's all in a box, you don't know what you're getting. And I think it's kind of fun because it maybe forces you to think of different designs. look at the seahorse. Oh, I love him. And then a little chain-stitched seaweed and some little French knot bubbles. That is so cute. We have a little bit of blue crocheted edging on it too. That is pretty. And then it looks like we've got another seahorse and a couple of lovely seashells. I like that a lot. We get seashells like this on the beach here. Pensacola has the most gorgeous beach. Ugh, it's amazing. And I love spending time there. That is charming. Ooh, look at this. Okay, so it looks like, it's funny. I think she stitched on the other side. It looks like this is actually, it should be this way, but I'm loving this, and that even we have some little detail along here that you wouldn't usually see. I could probably use that. Okay. Oh, these are some fun flowers. Just really simple. I love those. I might add a little bit to them, or I might just leave them how they are. It looks like she used a variegated thread to trace out the purple. I like that a lot. And then we just have a very simple, pretty little eyelet around the edges. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh, I love some bluebirds. Look how pretty this is. We've got bluebirds hanging on to bows and bouquets, and then we've got this beautiful bouquet. And there's two of them because it's a runner, so we have them on both sides. It looks like she, again, used a variegated thread, which I love. I really like the way that these are stitched. I'm going to have to look at that and figure out what she did because that's really pretty. It kind of gives a little bit of a scalloped edge. It's like a, I think it's just a running stitch or like, you know, or a back stitch. But then if you guys know what that's called, I would love to know. I might try and figure it out. And then tiny little lazy daisies. And I do love when they kind of collapse down into these little stitches. You see that a lot on vintage fabrics. Oh, these are really pretty. So I have a daughter named Lily, so I love lilies. These look like they could be little daylilies. They could be something else. That's pretty. Well, that's fun too. Some little leaves and berries. Oh, we've got all kinds of different flowers. Look at that. And we've got, oh my goodness, she did different flowers on each side. So we've got yellow flowers here, some pink flowers here. We have some blue, yellow, red roses, and these purple flowers. That is so pretty. I definitely can see these joining with some other flowers on one of our pouches or maybe on a pillow, or who knows, they may end up on a tote bag. All right, let's see what we have next. It looks like a sea theme. We have, oh, look at them. Oh, that's so cute. So we've got shells and a little starfish, but then look at this little crab we have. Oh, he's really cute. I like that they're little line drawn ones. You know, there's something about that that's very charming. And then more seashells, a sand dollar. These are all things that you would see at the beach here. We have lots of sand dollars. Some of them are really big. Let's see. And a couple little other shells. All right. Oh, this is fun. Look, she stitched what so we have basil, we have chamomile, dill, cumin. These are really cool. I love how she stitched their names on there. Rosemary, sage, sunflower, thyme, saffron. Some of those are unusual. I love these. Mustard. It's a big plant around here. It's a big plant where I grew up in California too. I love sage. It looks so pretty. Wow, these are beautiful. It just has the, I guess that's just the fabric. It kind of looks like it's puckering. Makes it, gives it a little dimension. Oh, I love that. Well, that's fun. Oh, she has another one kind of similar. But this one, they are in little pots that have the name. Oh, look at them. Oh, you guys, look. We've got basil and cumin. Oh my goodness, so many fun potted plants. But I am loving that we have a pig container. And look at how thyme is this. Oh, that is beautiful. Look at that. I could see that running along the edge of a pouch, maybe. We have clove in a little teddy bear, and I'm loving this little kitty cat with sesame growing out. These are so charming. Oh my goodness. Wow. That is really cool. This is one of my favorites so far. They're in really good shape too. They look really nice. I'm so glad to have these. Instead of them sitting in somebody's garage in a box, they're going to come and be part of a project. Oh, this is interesting. So you've got some more kind of Native American inspired, a bird. And actually that looks, you know, the Thunderbird emblem is kind of a big thing in my family because my grandpa taught pilots at Thunderbird Field out in Arizona. And these are very similar, some of these, to that stylized Thunderbird that I always grew up seeing. Looks like an Aztec or maybe Mayan influence there. Wow, those are really unique designs. Oh my goodness, look at this totem pole. Wow, that is so cool and unique. You never know what you're going to find that somebody thought about sewing. I mean, I'm loving these because, you know, have you ever seen these designs? I have not seen these designs. Please tell me if you've seen something like this or if you've ever stitched something like this. That is really cool. All right, so that was the first box. I got 2 little boxes from her. That is one. I put those to the side. Do you want to see the other box? All right. Okay, collection number 2. Let's see what's in here. You know, I have to say, it's really interesting to have so many designs that are unusual. I love a little doily. There are so many pretty things we can do with that. Oh, look at this one. That lace, I mean, this looks really antique. I think that hand crochet there, I mean, look at how tiny it is. It's so delicate. And then I love this color of the linen. Yeah, that's beautiful. All right, now let's see what else. Okay, you guys, I picked this one hand. So I ended up actually, I looked through another lot she had and there was no way I could buy a whole bunch of them, but I picked this one out. It is little animals, little creatures, mushrooms. Is that not the cutest thing? It needed to come home with me. And then we have a whole other scene. Oh, look at this. Okay, I don't know why the turtle is that big and the snail is that big, but I love it. I am here for this. This mushroom is fabulous, and I love all of the little creatures. It's just a little piece of art, and I love it. This will be a feature. I mean, it just needs to, I mean, I don't know. What would you put this on? Tell me. I'm very interested. All right. How beautiful is that? Look, she used little bullion stitches there. I see lots. And I think those are just little French knots. You know, one of the things I love about discovering a new design is it gives me ideas for things I can do in my own work. I haven't thought about doing a flower quite like that. And then I love that the one bullion knotted one is different. And then it makes these other little ones stand out. But I just love the use of colors And then it looks like these, you know, these are little lazy daisy stitches that were in between, but I like how it's kind of become these little lines. And then we've got the beautiful tiny little stitches along here. That is so pretty. That's the only embroidery on this. It's a kind of a large tea towel, I think. But oh my goodness, is that pretty. Wow, what a find. I love this. I am so glad I drove all the way up to this little town. This is just plain, so a foundation fabric, but I do love that it has this kind of teal aqua around the edges. I don't know if I love the gold, but it will definitely go into a project. And look at that. So what she did here was take a rickrack and then she just stitched it on with this metallic thread, I think. It looks like that's separate. So that's a fun idea. You know, again, looking at your linens for ideas on what you could do and incorporate into your own projects gives it a little extra. All right. Oh, you ready? Look at this. What would we do without friends? And it's a kitty and a dog. Okay, that's adorable. I just really love that. I'm a dog person. I like cats. My husband's super allergic to them, so we don't have one. But we have had a lot of different doggos, and they're all rescues, and they're so cute. That's very cute. And it definitely has that antique look. The whole like white kitties with the black and pink to me is very retro. I have no idea when these were made, but that linen definitely seems older. More traditional. I love this look. Little runner. So it's on both sides. You know, and of course, I see that as a flap over a tote bag or a purse or a pouch. Just beautiful as it is. And that crocheting around the edges is beautiful. It's so neatly stitched. That is lovely. And I like how she did the little, see the little stitches over the diamond pattern. Do you see that? Yeah, it's pretty. This one looks a little, oh, I do. So I'm not a cross stitcher. And I know this isn't cross stitching. This is the cross stitch, you know, but I love that look in these fabrics. It's just kind of geometric. That looks really cool. And we've got 2 of those. So it has some staining, but you know, nothing we can't avoid with, probably I would maybe cut this one up, but this one's in pretty good shape. All right. Another one of these baskets. And actually, so we have 2 of an identical design for these. I have found some sets, and it seems like it's like a luncheon set. I found this one kit. It was to make a luncheon set, and you had like, I think these are for the arms of chairs. So this isn't the luncheon set. That one was like napkins and a placemat or something. But this one you might have for the arms of chairs and then one for the back of the chair. That is so pretty. I find the use of black with the colors of the flowers really interesting, you know, and you see that in a lot of these designs. Oh my goodness, that's cute. So let's look at that. So it's just stitching. It looked almost like some fabric in there, but it's just stitches, all crossed stitches to make this little bluebird design. And then she's used this really sweet little fabric that wraps around, and then we have the crocheted edging. That has a lot of pretty things. That's so sweet. All right, another foundation fabric. This is fun. I like that it has all these cut works in it. So what I'll often do with something like this, so what I might do it on kind of a lumbar pillow, one of those like pillow rolls. Then you can put this on, and then the color of the fabric will come through, and then we can embellish this with either other embroideries, or I can embroider it. So that has a lot of pretty things. Look at that crocheted edge, the cut work. I love that. That's beautiful. All right, looks like one of her designs. I have a couple coming up now. Let's see what she created this time. So we've got looks like 6 different designs on this one. We have a plate and cup with a beautiful little wreath. And then we have here, it looks like a salt and pepper shaker and another little plant. It could be something else, but that's kind of what it looks like. All right. Then we have some tropical glasses and this pretty design. And then we have, I love how these are at just different angles. And then we have this coffee mugs and plants. And then this is similar to the other design, but it's not the same. I love how she did the design of that cup. Look at that, and of the design on the plate. The tiny, tiny little yellow flowers. It's just such a simple stitch, but it's really effective. And then she outlined it all in white, so it's just a hint there. I know this is upside down here. Here we go. What in the world? It's like a casserole. No, it's like a lidded pan, but it's all decorated. I think what I love about this is that it's just various kitchenware, pots, pans, glasses, but they're all connected with some plant, but they don't necessarily seem to have a connection. Maybe this one does because it's a similar design there, but it's just pretty. I kind of love that. And they're all different. So basically that's 6 different designs on that one piece. And it's a very soft cotton. Just a really, and let's see. I think the sides are machine stitched, I would imagine. All right, another one like that. But again, all kinds of different designs. All right, let's start here. We have, what in the world way is that supposed to go? Oh, I think it's like on a stool, and it's this little basket on legs. I have no idea what that was, but it must have been something that was part of life. Like maybe a picnic basket? Why is it on legs? I do not know. I mean, pretty flowers. That's just cool because it's different. A little kerosene lamp with flowers. That's fun. Okay, let's see what else we have. In the center of this runner, we've got a pitcher with flowers. I feel like that's more traditional, but I love the dimension and with the, with the design that she's got this flower in front and this one behind. She's just got a really cool eye for that. And then we've got 2 different designs on this end. We have a little silver teapot. Again, some flowers hiding behind and some in front. And then we have another little box. Oh, what's that called? Oh, it's a grinder. I think that's a coffee grinder. So you would turn the handle here. That is so cool. I love how all these designs are brought together with the color of the flowers being the same. And then little sparks of other color. Meemaw, which is what the lady said what they called her. Meemaw was a great designer. Oh, guys. All right, my daughter loves elephants. Her whole room has elephants. We've got elephants in parade. We have the cutest little, look at his little face. I love that design. He just has little crinkly eyes. And then we have another elephant all dressed up with a, like a little headpiece. That is so cute. Wow. And then, oh my goodness, then we've got an elephant family on the back. And these elephants are smiling. That is fantastic. Okay, that's fabulous. The elephant piece. This is a lot you would never expect. I have no idea what the next thing is going to be. What did Meemaw come up with next? It's a frog fishing. Of course it is. We all needed this frog in our lives. His eyes are fabulous. Look, they're just little stitched eyes, but he's smiling because he caught a fish. Okay, that's fantastic. What else will we get? Come on, Mima, what did you come up with? I like that. That is just a really pretty fish. I am loving this designer. I'm going to go and find out her name. See if I can find out a little more about her. Her daughter-in-law was very excited for what I was doing and wanted to see pictures when I created something from some of these designs, which that made me really happy. Okay, can we just pause here? Look at the hummingbird. And these are daylilies. This is something that I grew up with, this kind of scene. The hummingbirds are amazing, and they would go to my parents' house where I grew up, and their little wings just beat so fast. Sometimes I've taken slow-mo video of them, and it's still fast. That's really, really beautiful. And it looks like that's the only design on here. So we have a little eyelet, we have some really beautiful fabric, and we have one beautiful hummingbird. Okay, this very soft cotton. Oh my goodness, look at all of the designs. All right, guys, going with my crafting math, I have definitely gotten a huge deal on these. You know, look at all these little designs. All right, let's go through them. I won't spend forever on them, but come on. Look at the worm wearing sunglasses. That is amazing. Like, some of these may not be super vintage, but I mean, they're vintage enough for me. We've got delicate little butterflies, all kinds. Look at this. This is a fishbowl with a princess castle in it and a fish with a rose in it. I mean, mic drop. That is awesome. Okay. I love the creativity. So we have, you know, our little flower bouquets, which again, all these different designs are so pretty. And then we've got birds and butterflies. I'm trying to figure out what this is. I mean, it's a little beetle. I guess he's just climbing on something. If you have an idea, tell me. Love this little basket with a sunflower. Oh my goodness. And then she's got a butterfly here, and then we can see like the movement. We have a little hat with flowers. We have an adorable little snail. Can you see him? I hope that didn't go blurry. These are charming. I just love every single one of them. The little creatures have so much personality. Like, look at this one. It's a butterfly, but he has eyes. I think you can see him. That's fabulous. Okay, we've got other little butterflies. I love seeing how simple they are and how effective it is on the design. It's just cute. And then look at this one. This last final little section. Envelope with flowers coming out of it and a tiny little heart. That is so cute. I'm going to definitely incorporate that in. That is so many designs. I just love them. Wow. All right. Another one where she has spelled out what is on. Look at this again. I mean, all of these are kind of like a sampler. We've got fig and peach. We have Brussels sprouts and lemon, celery. Kohlrabi. I mean, that's unusual. It's not one I've seen before, except at the grocery store. Currants. I really love the simplicity of these designs. And I will be studying them because I think that, you know, these designs are a resource not just for our embroideries, but to learn from. You know, if you are a learner like I am, that's a part of the appeal here. All right, now this is cute. This is definitely different than anything I would usually have, but look at these. They're little baseball players. We have a little guy out here having a soda. We have him catching a fly ball. We've got the catcher. I think this is the whole field. I mean, they could be playing a game together. We've got the batter in the center, of course. We have this little guy running for the ball with his hat falling off. We have, oh, look at that kid. He caught the ball. Now he's going to throw it. He's winding up. And then we've got this little kid kind of wondering what happened, which if I were playing baseball, that would probably be me. This is a charming piece. I really like it. Again, different than, you know, anything I would usually pick up, but because it came to me in this lot, I appreciate it. And because I appreciate the skill and the artistry of the lady who did all of these designs, you know, I think I'm taking a second look at things that I might not otherwise be drawn to. I think that's good for us as artists, you know, and as people who want to grow in our skills. Check out things that we wouldn't necessarily look at. Well, this is fun. Look at this. It's like a county fair. You see? Right here, we've got the blue ribbon, number 1. And then we have 3 beautiful flowers. They are so pretty. I love the way she did the leaves. And then she's got variegated thread throughout on both the flowers and the leaves. I think that is so effective. And here in the center, she used a different color of variegated thread, I think, because these are much lighter and they go to different shades. That is beautiful. Wow. All right. I think this is the last one, I think. Yep, last one. All right, Meemaw. Now what? It's our last piece of the day. All right, this is a runner, only decorated on one side. Aw, that's a lighthouse with the moon coming up. Or maybe it's the sun. We have a bird. We've got the clouds. I think what's really effective here is her use of negative space. In here, you know, in here. You don't need it all filled in order to give the ideas, and that's really cool. That is my very interesting vintage linen haul. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.